Okay, so right now, sitting there watching TV, thinking you're relaxing, that might actually be the worst thing you're doing for your arteries all day. Gravity's pulling blood down into your legs, it's pooling, getting thick, and your heart's working overtime just to pull it back up. That's happening right now, while you feel totally fine. But here's the good part. Your body's got a backup system for exactly this. Buried in your calf, there's a muscle doctors have actually started calling your second heart, and most people over 50 have it basically switched off. Today I'm going to show you 3 simple moves, all done sitting down, no sweating, no gym, that flip that switch back on. Let's start with why sitting is such a problem in the first place. When you're planted on that couch for hours, 2 things go wrong. Blood backs up in your legs like a river with no current. And your body slips into energy-saving mode, which basically shuts off the enzymes that clear sugar and fat out of your blood. Thicker blood, stiffer arteries, an overworked heart. That's the combo. Good news, you don't need to turn back the clock, you just need to know where to push. First move, seated marching. Think of your car on a freezing morning, you don't floor it right away, right? Same idea here. Sit up, feet flat, and just lift one knee a few inches, then the other, like a slow march in your chair. Nothing fancy. What this actually does is wake up the big muscles in your thighs, and big muscles demand oxygen, which tells your arteries to open up a little. That's it. That's the whole mechanism. Do it for a minute, or however long a commercial break lasts. If your legs get cold or your ankles puff up by evening, this one's for you. Now here's the real star of the show, the soleus. It's tucked underneath your calf muscle, and unlike basically every other muscle in your body, it doesn't get tired. Research out of the University of Houston actually found this thing can run for hours, pulling sugar and fat straight out of your bloodstream to fuel itself. So every time it contracts, it's doing 2 jobs, cleaning your blood and pumping it back up toward your heart like a second pump. Here's the trick almost nobody knows though. You have to do this sitting down, not standing. Stand up, and your calf muscle takes over completely. The soleus barely does anything. Sit down, bend your knee to 90 degrees, and suddenly the soleus has no choice but to do all the work. So, feet flat on the floor, toes staying planted like they're glued down, and just lift your heels up as high as they'll go. Hold for a split second at the top, then just let them drop. Don't lower them slowly, just let gravity take them back down. Up, drop. Up, drop. Since this muscle doesn't fatigue, there's no real limit. Do it while you're on the phone, reading the paper, watching the news. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 after lunch, that one's great for blood sugar, 10 at night. Last piece, and this one's about your nervous system, not your legs. Stress tightens your arteries, literally squeezes them narrower, like stepping on a hose. So we need to trigger the opposite response, and breathing is the fastest way in. Hand on your chest, hand on your belly. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, only your belly hand should rise. Hold for 2 or 3. Then exhale through pursed lips for 8 seconds, slow, like you're blowing out a candle from far away. That long exhale is what actually calms your heart rate down. It works directly on your vagus nerve. Now, a couple things that'll wreck all of this if you're not careful. Crossing your legs at the knee is the big one. It basically pinches off the vein right behind your knee and undoes everything you just did. If you need to cross something, cross at the ankles. Second, this only works if you're consistent. Doing it once with intensity and then forgetting about it for a week won't move the needle. Third, drink water. If your blood's thick from dehydration, none of this pumps as well as it should. And obviously, talk to your doctor before making this a habit, especially if you're already on blood pressure medication. This isn't about replacing anything, it's about giving your body a tool it already had, just switched off. 10 minutes a day, sitting in your favorite chair, might be the simplest thing you do all week for your heart.